Alright everybody, it's Sunday afternoon, September 28th. It's my third attempt at making this video. I was trying to just make the video in the TikTok app, and it kept glitching. So, I'm just making this video on my phone's camera. Hopefully that solves the glitch. Anyways, sorry about the horrible lighting. Whatever. I'm just laying in my camper waiting for the Eagles game to start. So it's Sunday. It's time for the Sunday Strava stats. See, I did on the old bicycles this week. My prediction that my mileage was going to go up was false. Over the last 2 weeks, my mileage has actually dropped a little bit. I was getting up near 200 miles a week. Last week, I think I did like 160 or something like that. I don't remember. This week, I only did 126. Lazy son of a gun. Yeah, so 126 miles this week. 1,800 feet of elevation, which is not much. Usually I get more elevation than that in a week. But this week, I didn't venture out to the Withlacoochee Trail. There's some pretty steep, short climbs going up Norval Bryant, that little bike path that goes up that road that gets me to the Withlacoochee. So that usually helps my mileage. And I'm spitting out road names like everybody just lives around Lecanto or Citrus County. But anyways, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Rambling, making not much sense. So anyways, that's what I did on the bikes this week. That took me 10 hours and 51 minutes of pedaling. So far this year, I've gone 3,859 miles, which took 158 bike rides. And I've managed to climb 76,051 feet of elevation since January 1st. The elevation always blows my mind because I live in Florida, which is the flattest state in the country, but I live in one of the hillier parts of Florida. I think here, around like the Suncoast Parkway, Hernando, Citrus County, are fairly hilly. The most hills, or the most elevation, is just north of Orlando, Claremont, Winter Garden, Mount Dora. Mount Dora is actually the highest elevation. I'm going to be riding through Claremont and I think Winter Garden. Not this upcoming week, but the week after. Next weekend, actually, I think. I'm going to take my trek and ride across the peninsula to the east coast of Florida. I've had some family coming down to Merritt Island. And I'm going to ride my bicycle across the peninsula and hang out with them over there. It's a family vacation for the most part, but the location is because my younger sister and I are going to take one of her grandsons, and he's trying to get like a merit badge for cycling, and he's done several 25-mile rides, I believe. Don't hold me to it, but I think that's where he's at now. He needs to complete a 50-mile ride. So we're going to ride 50 miles out of Merritt Island, basically 25 miles out and back, so that my grandnephew Wyatt can score his 50-mile ride for Scouts. So that's going to be pretty cool. And of course, that'll help with the mileage. My goals for this year have changed a few times, just because this year has just been crazy with the trips I've tried and not succeeded, some that I have. But sitting at almost 4,000 miles right now, and we're about to enter the actual season for riding down here when the humidity drops off in like late October, early November. So I'll be able to ride longer hours, longer days. So I think I can get 5,000 miles this year. I think I can get more than 5,000 miles here this year. We'll see. If that interests you, just follow along every Sunday. I'll give updates, what I do each week. And yeah, that's what my life revolves around right now. Just riding a bike. But now I got to go because the Eagles game has started and we've got to make sure to watch this game. Go Birds!